Hello folks, I hope that you are having just the best day in your life today, and if not yet, I hope it will be by the end of the day. Today we're going to take a look at Philip K. Dick. Now I have a collection of short stories by Philip K. Dick that I've done some reviews for. I've actually reviewed 5 separate stories from this selected stories thing. They're all the movies that were based on science fiction shows like Paycheck, or we can do it for wholesale. For films like Paycheck and Total Recall. So I reviewed those for you, but what I want to do is do kind of a deeper dive into Philip K. Dick. I'll link this collection to you in the comments below in case you want to check it out and do a deep dive into Philip K. Dick with me. Today we're going to be doing the first short story here, which is 9 pages long. It took me about 15 minutes for me to read last night, called Beyond Lies the Wub. And let me tell you, I've not read a dark comedy like this from Philip K. Dick before, and who knows if I will again. It's very interesting. I do think that there are some issues with it, some pacing issues, and some issues with it. I'm only giving it a 7 out of 10, even though it's Philip K. Dick, who's obviously a master of science fiction. So I'm only going to be giving it a 7 out of 10. It's a fast read. It's only 8 pages in my oversized collection. So let's kind of get started. We're going to be joining a crew that's on Mars. And they're there picking up supplies for the run back to Earth. And one of the crew members buys a creature on the planet, which is a big, gigantic pig-looking creature called a wub, for just 50 cents, half a dollar, which he seems like a pretty good deal. And he wants to treat it as like a pet and feed it pretty much everything. And the captain, when it runs into him, sees this big giant creature and then suggests that maybe what they should do is eat it. So that's like 2 pages in. Says it'll probably taste good. The wub. And so what will wind up happening, and that's like 2 pages in, and there's like a skip of a section. And then in the next section, we're going to find out that our wub is a sentient creature who does not like the idea of being eaten, and so he will begin to talk to defend himself to the crew. And then what will continue will be that conversation between the wub and the crew, and such. And that's it. It's just 8 pages long. It's not a whole long. It won't take you a long time for me to read up. I don't think I'll find it online, so I'll because his stuff is more recent for copyrights, so I don't think I'm going to find it online for free. You're going to have to buy a book to read it, and you can certainly buy this collection and pick up a whole bunch of Philip K. Dick stuff and enjoy the deep dive into one of the greatest writers in the science fiction genre. And he's certainly one of the most influential writers in the science fiction genre, because his movies are really good and include some incredibly influential movies on the science fiction genre, like Total Recall, Blade Runner, Memory, and they tend to be about memory, identity, and have those sorts of questions. But they're pretty good, and I like him a lot. And so you definitely, he's a guy worth taking a deep dive with. And again, this story I'm giving you a 7 out of 10 to. So there you are. I'll go ahead and leave you to it. Again, it's a short story. I don't take too much of your time. Have you read Beyond Lies the Wub? What did you think of it? I would be more than happy to engage with it further in the comments below. If you like this video and this review, please feel encouraged to hit that subscribe button, because there's going to be a lot more of these to follow in fantasy, science fiction, and horror. Finally, hey, I just want to thank you for taking some time out of your day and watching my video. We all have so many things that are happening in our lives, right? And we're being pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me is incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it. So thanks again, and have a great day.